Today we are going to modeling exercise 67. Looking at it, we are going to be using the right plane. We are going to be drawing the back view of it, which is this part on orange, but the lower base actually. Then we're going to extrude it. So let's start. Looking at the parameters, we are using 50. Center arcs are 50, while from the two edges is 30. So let's first draw a center line, because I want to use mirror imaging so that it's going to be faster and more efficient. So I'm dimensioning here 25 since it's half, which is 15. So I'm going to dimension 25. Then I'm going to draw the arc next. Just drag it out and back to the points for you to have the curve on your next dragging out. Give it the radius of 5. I'm going to dimension that part 10. And you can see here is 5. This part is going to be 10. So I'm going to delay the 25 dimensioning we did. Then I'm going to dimension it from the point of that arc to the center line. Just give it 50. Then I'm going to use the mirror entities. Then click on all the sketch. Then you click next on mirror about and tap on the center line. Then click on the tick. So next we're going to be using our futures extrude bus base. Looking at the diagram, you can see the length is 100 millimeters. So let's extrude. So as you can see, this is the isometric view. So next we click on this surface and put up the next sketch, which is this part that looks like an L letter. Looking at it, you can see is just right above it, and it comes out. So the total length slantly looking at it is 100 plus that 20, which is 120, and the distance from the vertical height to the first point is 30. First going to draw the center line, then we'll pick the midpoint of our center line and draw with our center rectangle. Let me pick it again. Center rectangle. So here is going to be 120. The other part is going to be 10. While the distance from the first edge to the tip is 30. So looking at it, the best option for extruding from the bottom to the center of the top circle is 58. So let's go with 58. So next we click on this surface and edit sketch. So from the center of that curve to the midpoint of the first circle is a distance of 30. So you can see. I didn't talk about the 20 because the distance from that tip to that center point line is actually 20 already. So that's why I didn't talk about the 20. So now let's dimension from that point to the center of that curve, 30. So looking at the radius of the outer curve, you can see it's 20. Turning it into a diameter will give us 40. So I'm going to diameter the first circle 40, and the inner one, which is 2x, is 20 diameter. You already know the midpoint of the upper circle is 58, which we extruded. So we're just going to draw from that tip and dimension from both center points. The distance given was 75. So that we'll have the circle at the exact spot we want it. So let's go to dimension it 75 now. The radius was 25, so we're going to make the diameter 50. Same thing with the inner one, which is just 20 diameter. So from the tip of this circle, you can just trace it out and draw. Then link it to the tip of the upper circle and trace it down back. You see a tiny line. Trace it down till it's straight, then click on it. Drag it up. Then start from the second part. Do the same thing. Until you get something like a rectangle. Just like I'm doing mine. Then you trim the excesses off. So now we're going to extrude cut under features. Cut this first part out and the lower part of that circle, those curves, and then this inner part. Then click on the tick. So next we're just going to use the extrude boss base. Click on that arrow, click on sketch. Make it 10. Not that you actually need the lower circle, but just for the fun of it. Then click on extrude cut to get the hole you are looking for. And here is the complete model for exercise 67. Please like and subscribe for more. Thanks.